I have a deviated septum and I need surgery. If you're like me and you're not sure if this is the right procedure for you, follow me on my journey and let's find out together if this is the right thing for you to do. Warning, the following contains scenes that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewers' discretion is advised. One day left till I have surgery. I don't feel nervous. My wife's a little bit nervous about this surgery. You ready for my surgery?
No.
Yes or no?
No. I think it's a unanimous no.
It's a no? I'm just looking forward to being able to breathe properly. I got my boy here. Little baby Miles. When I was 15, I got punched in the face. I don't know if you can see it here. And ever since then, I have trouble breathing. You see, I have a lot of trouble breathing out of this nostril. And then in this one, I remember when I first got punched, I went to a doctor. Hey, can you fix my nose? He's like, I'm sorry, because your nose is not broken, we can't do anything. The bone or the cartilage, whatever you want to call here in the nose, it didn't break, it got bent. 25 years later, I decided to get it fixed. So wish me luck. Lincoln.
What?
You gonna take care of me after surgery?
I don't know.
Megan, you gonna take care of me after surgery?
I don't know.
Unbelievable. Just got my blood test done. And I need to do a cardio heart test. So before the surgery, there's a few rules I have to follow. I'm not allowed to smoke 24 hours before the surgery, which is not an issue because I'm a non-smoker. I can't drink any alcohol. I can't take any medication. No juice, no milk, no coffee, no drugs. So basically, they're saying just drink water. I need someone to be there to accompany me home. So I can't just order an Uber or call a cab for the pickup. The morning of the surgery, they say I need to shower. I shaved myself before this procedure because I have a feeling during the week of recovery, I won't be shaving my head or my face. Before my surgery, I gotta be in the hospital in about 7 hours. I wanna say I'm feeling nervous, but I'm feeling weird. Hopefully, the surgery is a success and my nose doesn't look any different. So here's a final look at my nose. Time to get some rest. 5:30 a.m. Woke up. Took a quick shower. I'm tired. Just waiting for the taxi. This is way too early for me. All right, so don't forget, take care of the kids. Hôpital Fleury. I was waiting around in my hospital room for about 2 hours before my surgery. Another doctor approached me and asked me if I was scheduled to get the circumcision surgery. I did not come there for that type of procedure. And finally, my doctor came to see me. I was chatting with everyone in the operation room and all of a sudden, I disappeared to another planet. So, 55-minute surgery. My teeth are hurting more, my throat's hurting more, the nose so-so. Pain is a 3 on 10. Oh boy, my throat definitely hurts. Do you like my outfit? So I'm noticing this here is making me feel bloated. I've never had a belly like that. My nose totally keeps bleeding. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh bro, I gotta pee like a fucking racehorse, dude. So since I left my waiting room at the hospital, I went twice in the lobby, once at some fine parking lot, once behind the Orange Julep, and now 3 times at McDonald's.
Is that blood?
Yeah. So you're happy I'm home?
Yeah.
You're happy I'm home? Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. Welcome home, Daddy. Daddy. All right, I am home. I'm not feeling so good. It was really annoying that I couldn't go to the bathroom for like 2 hours. I personally think the nurses made a mistake by not taking me off the IV drip. It prevented me from going to the bathroom, and as soon as they unplugged me, whoop, everything started coming out like a waterfall. And it wasn't fun pulling over in public multiple times to go to the bathroom. So yeah, now I have really this pasty feeling in my mouth. Like I can't quench my thirst, but I have to go for number one, like all the time. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, so I went from one extreme to another. I can't stop going to the bathroom. All my teeth are hurting. Got a bit of a headache over here. And hopefully I can fall asleep with this weird getup. I normally sleep with a sleep apnea machine, but from what I understand, I can't use it for a minimum of 3 weeks. Public service announcement: if you suffer from sleep apnea and you don't have a sleep app, I highly recommend you get one. Go to a sleep clinic and they'll help you out with that. Wish me luck. Gonna be my first night trying to sleep without my sleep app, and after surgery, I hope that tomorrow morning I'll feel a little bit better. Oh, another thing that sucks is my left hand side nostril keeps leaking, and this is why I'm wearing this weird thing. And also when I got home, I felt a little bit out of it. I noticed that my memory is a bit wonky. After surgery, I started texting a bunch of people. I didn't even realize who I was texting. It was a bit crazy. All right, time to get some rest, hopefully. 24 hours after surgery, I'm not feeling too bad. My teeth, oddly enough, are really hurting. Trying to only take the pain meds at night to help me fall asleep, and if I don't have to take it during the day, I won't take it. Nonetheless, I'm not allowed to drive. It makes me a little bit drowsy. Hey Meg, just going to Costco, picking up some supplies. That was fast. You were there like 15 minutes. Yeah. Now, that is efficient shopping. As you can see, I no longer have my nasal diaper in front of my nose. I am not bleeding anymore, but I do have some nasal splints that are still stuck up here, and it's making it a little bit hard to breathe. So I noticed that I'm breathing a little bit more out of my mouth, which is not so good. It's kind of drying up my throat. During your first week of recovery, you're gonna need some Tylenol. There you go. You gotta take 2 at a time. And they say to take 2 tablets 4 times daily, as needed, every 6 hours. Then you got this bad boy, the Oxy. I would take this usually at night to help me sleep, but the past 3 days I haven't been taking it. I do not like to take Oxy because it makes you sweat, you get a greasy face, your stomach is all upside down, so that's not fun. Now this you have to take twice a day, every 12 hours. Antibiotics. So what you need here is some distilled water. You get a little bottle with it. Only put distilled water in here. Put one of these packets in here. You shake it, you clean your nose. You should clean your nose every 2 to 3 hours if you're awake. And if you're sleeping, don't wake yourself up to clean your nose. When you're done cleaning your nose, you got this antibiotic cream. You need to use 3 times a day. I like to use a Q-tip. So last night I went to a comedy show. Probably not the best thing to do. Should have stayed home and relaxed. I was feeling cold in the venue. Got home, was totally shivering. Took all of my meds. Sweated like crazy in bed. I don't think I have the flu or anything. I think that's just related to everything here. Last night, had to take my pain meds. My teeth are hurting way more than my nose. I don't understand. It's insane. Another day, another nasal rinse. If I tilt my head too much, it goes into my ears. Last night was absolutely horrible. Ah, man, this is real torture. If I had to redo it all over again, I don't think I would have done this surgery. I'm just not feeling good. I keep sweating. I keep coughing. I can't blow my nose. Can't clear my sinuses, so all the junk just drips, falls into my lungs. The only thing that is keeping me motivated is my good buddy Cosmo from Cosmo Q. He told me once they pull these things out, it'll be life-changing. The big day's Tuesday, so today we're Friday, and then Tuesday morning they take the stitches out, they take those tubes out, and in theory I should feel like $1 million, but time will tell. Got the meds here, and just put it over here. Oh, just got up. Last night I had a lot of trouble falling asleep. I think I went to bed at 4:30 a.m. The pain meds didn't really work.
You didn't even do your medicine.
1, 2, 3. Charming. After you do this nasal rinse, the water just keeps leaking out, and I'm not allowed to blow my nose. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I haven't been very productive this week. I've been getting all my work done that I needed for all my YouTube channels, but there's still a lot of catching up to do.
This is how I spend my days, relaxing like this.
That's how I lie down. I sleep like this. Like this. Comfortable mountain of pillows is what keeps me breathing properly at night. Yes, I can breathe out of the nose a little bit, but I'm probably doing 50-50 out of the nose and out of my mouth, and my throat's really dry. But yeah, you gotta get these humidifiers. And Kleenex is key. I won't sleep more than 3-4 hours, get up, play on the computer, play on the phone, watch some TV, and go back to bed. So like now, I got nothing to do. Oh, Violet. Good. Lincoln. Not good for the waist, but good for the soul. So last night was the first night I did not need to take any painkillers. Pretty happy about that. And I only have 2 more days of these antibiotics. So I gotta take it today, tonight, and tomorrow morning, and I'm done with these meds. Still gotta do the nasal cleaning. Oh, this one burns. I was instructed to be very vigilant with my nose. Make sure I don't bump it, hit it by accident. Also, not training really taking a toll on me. I feel like I lost quite a bit of muscle mass, and I'm feeling very bloated. I don't know if that's caused by the antibiotics, but yeah, my stomach feels a little bit bloated. And after surgery, with the anesthetic and everything, wasn't able to go to the bathroom properly. Had some prune juice, took some probiotics, and that helped me go, but I'm still not regular, going every second day, which is not very cool, and that's probably also contributing to the feeling of being bloated. Hopefully, with the nasal splints out of my nose and being done with the antibiotics, I'll be able to feel a little bit more regular. And I gotta ask the doctor if I could probably start training a little bit sooner. I was initially told 3 weeks, not even lifting a dumbbell, can't lift more than 10 pounds, so I can't even pick up my baby boy. It's not cool, but I'll listen to all of the doctor's instructions, but the sooner I can start lifting weights, the sooner I think I'll feel mentally better and physically better. Super windy, and I'm still having trouble breathing out of my nose, but it's good to be outside. I'm all done with my oral antibiotics, so I'm pretty happy about that. Today's the big day. I get these nasal splints finally removed out of my nose. Who knew that someone could be so excited to finally breathe better? They wouldn't allow me to film, but I'll find some clips on the internet so you understand just how it's done. Still feel a little bit bruised up. The feeling I have is like, you know when you have a cold for a very long time and your nose is all stuffy, then you're finally able to breathe. But I feel this sensation that I need to sneeze. So now that I'm home from the hospital, I'd like to elaborate on my experience. One, I felt very rushed. The whole process of pulling out these nasal splints took maybe 30 seconds. I didn't have much time to talk with the doctor. I had a few questions that I asked him and the answers he gave. Can I swim? He said I could swim in 2 weeks, but he didn't recommend I go under the water. Can I fly? Yes, I'm allowed to fly. Do I have to continue my antibiotic cream? He said yes, for the next 4 to 5 days, just putting it on the tip of my nose. Do I need to sleep elevated? That too, he said I can continue for another 4 or 5 days. It will help with the swelling. Can I use a sleep apnea machine? That's a definite no. I have to wait another 2 full weeks. I asked him, is it normal that my teeth are still hurting? He said yes, it should be back to normal soon. Could I put on my sunglasses? He said yes, I don't have to worry about having the weight on my nose. My first nasal rinse since my nasal splints have been removed. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is probably gonna burn a lot, right? Good to breathe. So it's been about 5 hours since the doctor removed my nasal splints, and I must say I'm feeling pretty good. I could feel that I'm breathing better, but then on my way to the car and then when I was driving, I had a little bit of like a burning sensation, kind of like when you have a cold and you finally are able to clear your nasal passages. You feel like the air is like burning your nose. Or if you live in a cold place like here in Canada in the winter time, sometimes you breathe in that cold air and it kind of like dries up your nostrils, burns your insides. A few hours ago, I kind of had to blow my nose a little bit. I had a bit of discharge, as in there was a bit of blood. I feel like my breathing now is a lot more silent. I'm curious to see how that progresses. In the past, I've had people tell me that when I eat, I breathe very heavily. When the next 3 to 5, 6 weeks, when this is completely healed, I want to have a meal with my friends and see what they have to say about my breathing while I'm eating, if I'm a little bit more silent, but time will tell. That's it for now. Just going out for a little stroll, feeling way better. Gonna see my buddies at the gym, although I can't train. Just let's see my buddies train.
How's it going? Beautiful nose.
And plus I need to make an order of some food for my son's baptism. And it's a beautiful day. I love walking at the end of the day when it's nice. No, that's the first time that pizza was gold on it. So today is the first day that I'm able to film for my channel Dish. That right now I have no more pain. I just feel a little bit of numbness in my nose and I'm definitely breathing better, but I still can't use my sleep apnea machine. And I'm really looking forward to hitting the gym and training at some point because I feel like I'm getting soft, totally out of shape. Pulled out one of the most epic boogers out of my nose. It was totally gross. It was huge, full of blood and hair stuck to it. But once I pulled that out, I could really feel like I was breathing better. Gross, but honest.
And a little bit of cheese, mainly meat, and tomato sauce. Chili, baby. I'm wimpy though. You know, I just got nose surgery 2 weeks ago.
Today's the first day I'm allowed to train again. And I'm looking forward to lifting some weights. I think I'm gonna train some shoulders. Just finished training. Feels good to be back at the gym. A few things I noticed while I was training. I had a little bit of numbness in my teeth. I wouldn't say it was really pain. The best way to describe the feeling is when you don't wear your retainer, if you ever had braces and then you needed a retainer. If you haven't worn your retainer for a while and you pop it in after like a month, you feel your teeth kind of shifting and you take it off and it feels kind of weird. That's the type of sensation I had. Oh, last night I used my sleep apnea for the first time in 3 weeks. And again, my right nostril had a weird sensation, like the air felt very sharp. And I felt a little bit of like pressure I never felt before by having my mask on right under my nose. But all in all, being able to use my sleep apnea machine after 3 weeks was fantastic. I slept way shorter. I probably had like 6.5 hours of sleep, but I felt totally refreshed. So it wasn't the length of the sleep, it was the quality of the sleep. So 3.5 weeks, and it's still uncomfortable to blow my nose. I'm not feeling pain, but I do feel pressure in my head. My teeth feel numb. My nose feels numb when I'm pushing hard or pulling hard. And I had to buy some Sensodyne. My teeth have been so sensitive when I'm eating ice cream or if I have something warm. It's something I've never felt before. It's really strange. I'm definitely breathing better, especially out of my right nostril. I find it's quite substantial, the improvements in my breathing. And it's the first time my wife said that I was snoring, but it didn't sound like I was choking in my sleep. It's been officially 4 weeks since I had no surgery. I still have a bit of numbness. Look at that. When I use this, I'm still feeling a little bit of pressure on the nose. That's the machine. I use a ResMed. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do like their product. I've been sleeping way better, way better. Deeper sleep, better quality of sleep, and I'm not waking up as often during the night. Just wake up like once a night. When I wasn't using it, I would wake up about 3-4 times a night, which was quite annoying. Time to hit the gym. It's been officially 5 weeks since I had my surgery. I still have some soreness inside my nose. So when I make a face like this, it's not the most flattering face. I feel discomfort. And if I take my nose like this, I feel like I can't move it side to side. I can't go like that. If I move my face like this, a discomfort. I was told I could train contact sports after 6 weeks. But I'm not confident I can do that. I still don't feel 100% in here. So since I have a bit of allergies right now, blowing my nose is a little bit uncomfortable. So yeah, I really thought by now I would be pretty much fully recovered, but I'm not fully recovered. It's been exactly 6 months since I've had my surgery, and here are my thoughts. If I had to do it all over again, I probably wouldn't have done this surgery. Here's why. When they first took out the nasal splints, I could breathe in all of this air. But over time, it felt like my nasal passages were shrinking, and it became harder and harder to breathe. It's almost as if I never had the surgery. And on one side of my nostril, I could feel a little bump, and I believe that's where they put one of the stitches or several stitches inside. So the healing process wasn't ideal. Not to mention, when I was on the painkillers, I didn't feel that great, and being in pain is never fun. And my channel is all about health, wealth, and happiness. When it comes to health, I really don't find this surgery improved my health. When it came to happiness, I definitely wasn't happy because I was in pain and I had to take painkillers and make me feel all wonky in my head. And when it comes to my wealth, I had to take some time off work so I couldn't make the money I wanted. For those of you that had a similar procedure done to your nose, let me know if you experienced the same type of problems that I had. Or maybe you had a more successful surgery. Till next time, please check out these other great videos and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.